Sustainability Matters series presents Sustainable Living Tips in partnership with Guam Green Growth, the UOG Center for Island Sustainability, and UOG Sea Grant. The 2023 Conference on Island Sustainability brought hundreds from the community under one roof to discuss passionately this year's theme, Rediscover the Depths of Our Island Abundance. Over the course of 1 week, the Hyatt Regency Guam played host to several guest speakers, panels, and workshops that offered insight and hope of not just a greener Guam, but world. Assistant Director of Communications for the University of Guam Center for Island Sustainability, Kyle Mandapat.
There's been so much that's gone on recently about kind of making sure that we preserve what we got, which is, again, very important. But now it's time to take it to the next level. Can we get back in and talk about the things that make us abundant here? Stuff like capacity building and education, stuff like food sovereignty and making sure that we have enough food for our people. So that's really what this is. It's a call to move to the next step.
The conference, which was co-chaired by Governor Lulian Guerrero and UOG President Dr. Thomas Christ, was made possible by such key partners such as the Guam Economic Development Authority, the local 2030 Island Network, and the Guam Power Authority, who showcased its commitment to providing people of Guam with clean energy. GPA held a 2-day pre-conference entitled Guam Clean Energy Transition Track. It's the 14th such conference and even had visitors from stateside, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and other islands in the Caribbean, Japan, and even Korea partake in the event. According to UOG CIS Director Dr. Austin Shelton, they found it important to attend the conference.
We always realize that islands are misjudged as being vulnerable, as having scarcity, as being limited, unsecure, but there are a lot of really great examples, bright spots of innovation happening in our islands that will create a sustainable future. And those are the ideas that are coming together to think a little more deeply about the things that we can do as island people to have more food security, to have more security in energy and other topics, and create green growth for our economies.
He says there are a couple of challenges that make it harder to attain such goals.
Two of the biggest sustainability challenges that seem to be a common theme among our participants is that we have an over-reliance on imports. Guam, for example, imports over 90% of all the foods and goods we consume, and then we have an overproduction of waste. So all of those associated waste products, we need to dig a hole in the ground, fill it with trash, we bury it, and that's a really expensive and wasteful strategy.
Along with talks of strategy, the conference had some incredible keynote speakers, such as Guam's Julian Uggan, who's an attorney and founder for Blue Ocean Law, a firm that focuses on indigenous rights and environmental justice, and entrepreneur Hank Rogers, who is the founder of Blue Planet Alliance and noted as a renewable energy visionary. And although the conference wrapped up a couple of weeks ago, it has indeed refueled the mission and purpose of those working toward a greener future. Sustainability Matters series presents Sustainable Living Tips in partnership with Guam Green Growth, the UOG Center for Island Sustainability, and UOG Sea Grant.